morning, good morning. Got caught in my writing. Had a minute. And the minute turned into more than that. Really thinking about yesterday how I was talking about listening. I got some interesting emails about what does that mean. That if I'm in the midst of physical movement, how am I listening? There's proprioception, there's the awareness of my physical body moving left, right. But how am I listening? And I think that what begins to develop as we practice over time, as you begin to establish an experience of yourself, as you begin to establish a familiarity with the state when we conclude, that sense of satnam. I find I listen for, am I finding, it's like divining my way. I want to lean towards the things that allow me to be in that state of mind more often. And if I can't hear or I'm losing the sound of that clarity, that satnam sense, then I change what I'm doing for it to come back. If I stay up too late at night, for example, if I watch some sort of wild and adrenaline-throbbing movie, I move away from that. I can't find my way in the next morning in sadhana. So it's listening over time, it's listening in the moment, it's saying, how is this affecting me? And the reason that we begin with listening right here is that your aura, that which extends from your heart as an electromagnetic field out into the space that surrounds you. So if this is a field, and you can know that inside that field is yours, because you're projecting that field out, well, there is something outside of that field. And my question to you is, at what point do they meet? At what point is what is outside not you? Because we have this barrier of skin, and we decide that everything inside our skin is who we are. And everything outside of our skin is who we're not. But what if we were to actually extend that and say, actually, this aura, this electromagnetic field is absolutely who you are. And this is a sense organ of yours. When I walk up to my love this morning and I can feel, my field feels his field and feels his unrest and feels his distress. We haven't said anything. We've hardly moved. I can feel him. You can feel the space around you. So this aura, as we awaken this extra sense of ours, we begin to use it. And listening is just, you can taste out into it, you can see out into it. However you want to describe it, this is you beginning to interact with what surrounds you differently. And what I would ask you to do is to think, the more you're aware of it, you can make different choices. You can begin to align with what is outside and what is inside, so that I was aligned with my side, and his tumult, his upset didn't upset me. My daughter's upset didn't upset me. I could see what was hers and I could see what was mine, and they both appreciated that. So hearing yourself within yourself helps you hear outside of yourself. And hearing, H-E-A-R, hearing as an auditory function, better hearing allows better hear, H-E-R-E, hearing. I am here, clearly. Try it. This is a sense that surrounds you. Name it as you will. Palms together, sitting tall. Om Namo. I bow to everything outside of me, guiding me, healing me, holding me. I bow to the great collective consciousness. It's waiting, it's whispering, and I'm listening. Gurudev Namo, I bow to everything inside me. Everything known and unknown. 3 times with me. Inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Pull your shoulders, pull your wrists, shake it up. We will come and we will begin. Hari Om Ganesh, hands and knees. Just begin your cat-cow. So knees and chins on the blanket, hands underneath your shoulders. Rounding your back, tuck your chin, let your hips move side to side, let the back of your spine become so long. And then beginning to drop the navel and lift the heart. Exhaling as you round, inhaling as you open. Day 5. Less from me. More for you to listen to, your own breath, your own movement, and what you find there. There's always something there. Draw your right toes back, find the ball of your foot, rock into your foot, drop your knees to your chest. Exhale, inhale, close your eyes. The hinge of your hip simply swings in and out. And draw your right knee outside of your right shoulder, cross behind you to the left. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Put your right foot back and cross it behind the left, feet wide. And release. Rinse from your inner thighs, draw your front thigh toward the back thigh, draw the outside toward the inside, draw the bottom towards the top, and then fold your seat back. Rise, inhale. Hold back, exhale. Rinse out the thighs, the hips, and rise without it. Soften. Go back slowly, slowly, stay. Uncross. Left toes back, and then knee to chest. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Take your left foot back, cross it to the right outside the left shoulder. Finding the pliability of your spine, left and right. For 2. And for 1. And left knee behind the right. Cow. So we're moving, and as we build some heat, think about chemistry and the physics of it. Molecules that are warm move more quickly. And as they move more quickly, they spread apart. Their structure starts to change. You melt from a solid to a liquid. So from the base energy, we want to create enough heat that our frequency rises and we change. Drop to your heels and rinse. Inhale up, open into the breath, the air. Go fold, melting what is solid, changing its frequency to rise into the air. Right? You are many states. Fold. You stay a moment and melt your wrists and melt your elbows. Drop your head, melt the back of your neck. Melt your hips, your thighs, your knees, and your toes. And then cross. Down dog. Walk it out. One foot and then the other. And stay in your dog. Outer arms wrap back, thumbs wrap down. Inner heels down, outer hips back. Two. One. Knees down. Walk your heels in front of you. Come to a seat. So you're seated right in the center of the blanket, fingertips to the floor, heels down, toes up. Okay? Inhale forward, exhale back. Just like yesterday, remembering feet, legs, all the way up into the pelvis. The solidity of you. Solid, lower energy, lower frequency. It's necessary. If our legs, our molecules got going and they melted, it would be terrible. It'd be some sort of protozoan. So we need that, but we also don't need our attention. We don't need our decisions to be made by what is stiff, heavy, solid, unchanging. So let's put a little emotion. The knees bend, the hips, the heart. Inhale forward, exhale back. As our physical body changes, we can start to change our breathing. And as our breathing changes, we can start to change our minds, our mood state. Hello, Wednesday. Hello, beauty. Let's go. Out of where you've been, out of who you've been, into who you are. Three, two, one. Breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Fold your blanket in half. Hands on thighs. Take that momentum and from a line, make a circle. Ah. A whole warm up. This whole first kriya, we're listening inwardly. Start at the base. Hear, feel, taste that circle. The kundalini I am trained in resides under Tantra, the embodiment of divinity. Find this circle of yourself. There's a relief to landing in ourselves. Rather than going down, rise up into that circle. Draw the circle higher, reverse direction. From the bones, bring it into the belly, into the organs, into the fluids, through the diaphragm, into the ribs, into the lungs, into the air. Higher, into the breath, into the thoughts. Ready? 2, 1. Inhale. Chin up, 3 more sips. Heart up, chin in, just pause, full. Chin up, breath out, stay tall. Shake out the feet, seat as you need. Hands on chins, forward and back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Starting the bones, starting the words and the instructions. A little quicker, a little taller. A pace that suits you, or a quickening. In, out, in, out. No rush, not ever. Widen your hands to your knees, keep it going. Move through the heart, elevate. Three, 2. All that momentum. Cat, cow, hands, knees, just step it back. Move from the seat. Through the lung. Listen for the change of mind. Turn your right thumb forward, your right fingers turn away. Try to draw your hands apart, open the chest. Stay. Or right thumb turns further again, right fingertips turn back. Your hands look like this on the mat. Go. The energy of your heart accessing your palms. Clear the wrist, the elbow, the shoulder, the joints, the marmas, the gatherings of energy. 3, 2, 1. Right fingers forward, left thumb turns forward. Left thumb turns back. Out the wrist, out the elbow, out the left shoulder. 5, 4, 3, ha, 2, and still. Pull back, child's pose. Feel from your heart into your hands. Open that line, heart to hands, that the actions we take are connected from this center space, this organ of welcome. Rise up, lock between your heels, kneel. You can unfold, like having my blanket a little bit lower. All of this is adjustable to you. If at this point you're ready to be on a chair, up on a chair. Fists, elbows back. So you open and you close. The shoulders start to release, get loose. So there's a way to do this that gets really grippy, effortful. Okay, let that way go. So that it just swings open. When you're ready, work there, all the way up. The heart is an organ of welcome. The heart is an organ of praise. Oh. Again, heat, changing structure, breaking open, melting down. Melting I can't into I will until it evaporates into I am. 3, 2, and 1. Hands, knees. Your block. Put it under your left hand on its edge. Left toes turn out to the left, toes tucked under, right foot flat. Backstroke. Backstroke. Really important to go backwards because of the way that it's lifting and revolving your chest. Close your eyes. The heart is an organ of praise, an organ of welcome. Begin with yourself. I am welcome. And then the right hand stays. We stay. More weight in your left, more space in the left shoulder. Right foot to the floor. Right knee down. Block under the right hand, right toes tucked under, left foot flat, reverse circle. Listening to where you need to go. Listening to what's changing. One. Left arm beside your left ear, pause, press your left foot to the floor, and your right toes press down. And remember all the space in your front body. Left knee down, a block between your heels, 2 needed, hands on shoulders. Little turns, in left, out right. You feel all that space under your armpits, down the lateral body, under the backs of your arms. Now just rinse that space out like we. Keep that turn, left heel, left elbow, hand behind your neck. Right hand holds the left elbow, turn more quickly. Out, out, out. Turn to the left armpit. From the tip of your left elbow, open your left shoulder all the way to your left hip. Couple lung changes. 3, 2. Change arms, right hand behind your head. Left hand holds your right elbow, chin to the right armpit. Exhaling to the right, swift, tall, 3. 3, 2. Center of the mat. Legs long, feet out. Just keep it going, keep it going. You're building something. Thumbs up. Draw your hands apart and then back. In, out, in, out. Eyes closed. Let us smile. Three, two, one. Sweep your right foot wide. Fold your blanket in half again if you need to. Pause tall, pause tall, pause tall. Opening the legs, directing your inner energy higher through your body. Shake out the feet, shake out the knees. If you need to have bent knees, looks like that. Or fold your blanket or sit on a block or put the blocks under your knees so you don't hyperextend. And move side to side. Protect yourself. None of this is about performance. It's about absolute physical safety. And day after day, you'll begin to change. And then you adjust and you protect and you bolster those boundaries. Always respecting your body. When the right hand is down, left hand is high and stay. Revolving the left ribs back, the right hip down, the left hip down. Bring your neck. Find your heels, find your toes. As though you could listen. A sound that moves through you right here. Keep the left side long, left hand down, right hand high. Quiet. Revolve the right ribs back, left hip down, right hip down, weight in the heels, length through the toes. 5. Feel the catches in the base of the skull, the neck, the jaw. Bring it up and right, walk your fingertips forward, your seat back, fold so softly. Find your boundary, find your edge, maybe palms, maybe fingertips, maybe forearms, maybe chest to the floor, chest on a block hand line. Hold your blanket. Soles of your feet touch. So you get a little more elevation, which allows a little more safety through the hip joint. Heels, outer edge of the feet. The knees rise and fall. Super simple. Heart comes up. Seat goes down. Chest is broad. Lean back, letting the shoulders hold you. Close your eyes. Whisper ha. Close the mouth, same breath, right up the nose. Taller. Looser. Unhinge the hips. The inner thighs, the knees, the feet. Feel how that changes your jaw, your outer eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2. And put your right leg out and your left heel in. And then changing. So hands on either side if you need to have a little support. Hands on the shin if you'd like to work a little more action through the lower abdominals. And then when your left leg is out, we'll pause. And a little whisper, ha. Keep the breath, close the mouth, steady breath, right from the navel, and the strength of the navel sits you down, lengthens your spine, right hand to the toes, left hand to the right. And when you're ready, you float just off the toes, go. Navel to spine, steady and strong. 3, 2, rise up, change legs. Just for 3, rinse it out. And for 2, we just do 30 seconds. Right leg down, fingertips to start. Find your breath. Navel to spine. From that stability, left hand, right hand to toes, or floating. If you like, find Mula lifting the pelvic floor. Five, 4, 3, 2. Bring it up with the backs of your hands to your forehead. Cross your legs and sit so tall. Left palm faces out, right palm in. Hold the finger, bear grip, turn left, turn right. Until it loosens through the ribs, through the shoulders, the back of the neck, the throat, the jaw. Same momentum, change your hands. Right face away, left face is in, hands up and down. In, up, out, down. Feel the air element, the breath, the space that surrounds you, the ring of air moving through your arms. The frequency of your thinking begins to really rise. Two, one, hands up, inhale, chin up, 3 more sips. Heart up, chin in, stay tall, pelvic floor. Release the breath, the chin, hands, and notice the space inside. We're centered, we're clear. We become agents of this great organ of welcome. Let's see what we can do. Hands and knees. Here you go. Right toe rocks back. Find the ball of you to the floor like you warmed up. Just rock forward, rock back, foot to the floor. So just starting out, you may go a few inches forward and a few inches back, and they look exactly like that. If you're dropping and arching into your low back, I want you to tuck your chin and look at your left knee. When you're ready, you keep your right foot off the floor. Again, if you're arching, if you're dropping your navel, look at your left knee. And think about that round action of your cat-cow. And now use your back thigh, a little bend in the elbows. So left knee into the floor, left toes tucked under, use your right thigh back. Now the low body is doing far more work than you expect. Let the low body take you back, like it's just picking you up off the floor. Look at your knee. And right knee down, knees together, feet together. Little moment in child for 3. For 2. Valencia. Rise, rock forward, left toes back. Toes to the floor to start. Tuck the chin, look at your knee. Little bend in the elbows when you are ready. So you are in charge of how far you go. Keep the left foot off the floor as you're ready. We're building. Always safety to the body, this beautiful altar. Every day you will grow a little stronger. There's no rush. There's never hurry in an altar. There's respect in a ritual, not hurry. Turn it on, here we go. Beautiful souls. Open that organ of welcome. 3, 2. And left knee beside the right, feet together, child's pose, rounding, navel to spine. Arms long or hands back. Oh. Oh. To kneel. If cross leg is your preference, cross leg. We kneel to keep the pelvis square, the heart high. Interlace your fingers. Pause for a minute. No hurry. Put that in your altar. Start to notice when you're ready. Arms out. Small. Up, down. And it builds. Eyes closed. Never hurrying. The evolution of the Aquarian age as we begin to live out of the heart center. And it's from this heart center that we create our aura, this field that meets all other fields. When we clear and heal and elevate our field, we elevate the collective. Move with grace. Move in the way that you would protect yourself. Move in the way that you would protect others. We are all included in this field. Tended. If it builds in your shoulders or hands, shake it out. Come back in. Begin. You have a job. You have a destiny. Our small part relies on each of us. Each small part makes the collective. Three, two, one. Hands up high. Go. Inhaling, chin up, 3 more sips. The collarbones. Heart out, chin in, pelvic floor rising. Look up under your closed eyes, all of it, a steeple, temple point, mosque. Chin up, release the bandhas, the breath, in your hands. So imagine great access. In the first movement on our hands and knees, we went forward and back. Just now, with our hands clasped, we went up, we went down. Now open and close. But we are making dimensions of clarity. Dimensions for our power to exist in, to remember. Open and close, hands are open. Any real shoulder issues, keep your elbows very low. Respect your body. Inside and outside. Until they blur. Eventually the elbows begin to straighten. Each exhale, release the tension of your shoulders. If you need to, you go back hands low, make your way back in. Be careful, be wise, and be brave. You invest your life. Hi, body. Thank you, body. Our portal, our gateway, our test, our manifest, our home, our cells, our biome, our cosmology right here, blood, bone, tissue, thought, and breath. Oh. If ever it is too much, if ever it is overwhelming, my loves, small. You determine your capacity. Keep the breath, keep the gesture. You are absolutely in control. For some of us, this is absolute heaven. For some of us, it's really overwhelming. Bless yourself with where you need to go. This is you with you. Your divinity requires your awareness. Find that us. You'll feel it. Tune in. Find exactly your home. No haste, no harm, steady. And the possibility of this divine euphoria where self meets collective, self meets source. For you were made to meet your maker. 3, 2, hands high, breathe in, 3 sips, chin up, go. Hold, go and hard at the throat, lift the pelvic floor, gather, stay. When it's done, chin up, release the seat, and then the breath, and then the hands. And take your time. And remember, we are not at the peak. That is preparation. Chin turns to the right shoulder, to the left, into the left, out to the right, eyes closed. Still ascending. Drop your chin down across your chest, up across. Opening the passage between your heart and your head. Reverse. Opening your throat, your ear canals, your tongue, your palate, your throat. Chin to the chest, palms together. Extending your arms, your chin follows your thumbs. We arrive. Move at the pace of meaning. This is why we begin. One more. Great gratitude. Great gratitude. Pause. Hands in prayer, we extend our blessings, our intentions. Any change to your seat as you choose. I'll come to cross legs if you need to. I know that was a lot of kneeling for some of us. You can always hop to a chair. We can always find our way back. Palms together. So, right up, spine long. Peeling your palms apart, the pinkies together to make a bowl. The bowl is slightly lower than your solar plexus. Just at the height of your elbow. Peel your palms. Smooth your breathing. Finding in all your senses, listening, receiving. You are received. In your mind, you're repeating, I am welcome. Feel it in your body. I am safe. Keep perceiving the sensation throughout your nervous system. I am safe. I am welcome. This is perfect. Palms together. Hands to thigh. Pause your playlist. Stay seated or lie back. As you move into your Shavasana, let your whole body open. Today I will sit. You're always welcome to stay seated or rest. Repeating through your senses, the sensation, I am welcome. Breathe it in. I am safe. Recalibrate your sense of acceptance. A change. You are not seeking acceptance from the space of your aura. You are establishing your own welcome, your own respect, your own dignity, your own reverence for yourself. This is an aspect of hearing, H-E-R-E, of presence. I am welcome. I am the keeper of this space. Hands overhead. Reaching up. Walk your feet in to hold your shins. Loosen the back. And bring it up to a seat. Inhaling up. And exhaling down. Inhale, open. And exhale it in. Inhale, open. Exhale. In your mind or aloud, repeat, I expand in success. abundance, and love. And as I inspire those around me to do the same. Hands to your forehead, center, I am this, Satnam, 8 count Sat, 2 count Nam, inhale. Satnam. Satnam, I see myself. Namaste, I see you. Thank you. Such a good practice for right now. There is a revolution in this time. If we can keep the revolution established in our hearts and our actions from our heart to our hands, we have a great opportunity. If the revolution is coming from our head and our fear and our cognition, our past thinking is all here, we will repeat where we have been. Be your own revolution. Start here. I have found the greatest forward motion in my practice and my sense of myself and the reasons why I practice come when I am in direct contact with my teacher. They come when I am in a position to hear other lessons from other people going through something similar. And they come when I take the opportunity to reflect and distill what I'm experiencing. That will be called soul soil. That will be a small group, those who choose, to work with me each month, to meet once. And we work together to hear what lessons we have found, and your assignment is to distill what you're experiencing day by day, not just spew it out, not just random, but distill and be guided in that distillation, and then share the essence of what you've found and what it means to your family, to your work, to your circle, to your... It's not about you being a yoga teacher. It's about you being a mom, and you being an accountant, and you being a librarian, and you being a soul. Yogi Bhajan Kami said, I'm not building followers, I'm building teachers. Soul soil is for those who are interested in evolving what they're finding, and not just having this great day-by-day practice, which is phenomenal and absolutely available to anyone with an internet connection and a will. But soul soil is about breaking down where we've been, composting our lessons. And one tree does not survive alone. Other trees break down. Other trees release their leaves, their seeds, their fruit. It rots. And it feeds us all. All our lessons feed. The collective feeds the self feeds back to the collective. This is the soil. On Sunday it will open. There will be a form on my website to sign up to work with me. Just think about it. Just plant the seed in that soil. If that's something that would be interesting. Once a month, you will be guided to distill what you're experiencing through the month. A small group to meet and discuss with me directly. You are accountable to bring them. If meeting is not your style, you get the distillation sent to you. These are the instructions, and you do the work and you write it back to me. I have done that work with my teachers, and I have goosebumps because that is where I change. Direct contact, direct distillation, and I put it back into the collective. Soul soil. On Sunday, after class, instead of Dharma talk, I'll have an opportunity to talk about it more. You can ask questions, more information will keep coming, just plant the seed. And if you're like, woo, I have plenty of Martha, I do not want any more Martha, then that is an absolute phenomenal answer that just happened in your gut. And you're like, no, not doing it. Awesome, I will see you tomorrow on your map. But if you want more, I want you to know that it's available and it's being designed and it's showing up and it is coming through me. This is not an option in my life. This is what is next. Okay. I will see you so soon. I got a bunch of oil requests. I will be going to the post. If you're on the fence and you're about to say, yes, I want an oil, those are blends. Pick which blend you want or both blends and let me know before 5 o'clock because those are all going out today. All right, my loves, set now. I will see you so soon.